But, competition is so key, and I wonder, though, in recent times, Elizabeth, I heard people saying, oh, she did the cake for the Lakeja's wedding. It's like, do you drop names so that you can intimidate other people? Or, how do you see competition?
Never. I mean, for me, I don't think I have to name drop to call attention. If you have to name drop to call attention to your work, that means it's not world class enough. That means it's not good enough in the first place. There is a way, though, of presenting your work without having to name drop. Competition is actually quite good if it's healthy.
What's healthy competition?
Healthy competition is people who are pushing the boundaries, who are maintaining standards, and who are not slandering other people's work.
Okay. That's the key, slandering other people's work.
Yes. So that is healthy competition. Unhealthy competition is when, say, people maybe copy other people's work, maybe they're slandering other people's work.
And not give them credit for it.
Not giving credit. And it's very unhealthy because they're not coming up with creative ideas on their own. So that means they're transplanting an idea from one person, giving it to the client. So you see the same ideas being recycled rather than something new and fresh.
Shay, do you think that the clients in Nigeria are discerning enough to know that, I want something different, and so I'm going to go for this designer, this planner or that planner?
I think at a certain level, you'll find that people are quite savvy. They're well-traveled. They and also have their close networks. For instance, I'm not really, really big on social media, but there's a close network. I know. However, what I'm saying is that still doesn't stop me from getting the right kind of work. If you see what I mean, if you're within a certain close network of people where you've established yourself, you've proven yourself to them, and they know the quality of your work, it's by referral. Such and such did such and such for me. Yeah, it's really about that.
So which is why, what you're trying to do here, you're a planner. You're trying to empower other planners? Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that crazy? Never mind.
You could have just gone to Preston and learn a little bit. And,
there's a lady who said something to me, Ozo Adeyeye, the CEO of Flower Plus. She said something to me. She said, Irie, birds never collide in the sky, that there's just more than enough room for us to all operate. And I think at a point in time, you just realize that you just need to give. Your life just has to have meaning of some sort.
It costs money, though.
Yes, it does. But I believe that people, with time, will begin to understand the overall vision of Atinude.
So it's here to stay?
It's here to stay.
It's happening again next year?
Yes, it's happening next year, by the grace of God, in the month of June. In 2018, it will happen again. So for us, we just want to empower the event industry so that we are at par with the international organization. We are able to deliver events at international standard all the time, no matter where we are.
Can we afford it? Can we afford you, Preston?
Of course.
That's the question. Of course. So, okay, I want you all to leave my viewers with one key thing about event planning and management that I think people must know. I'll start off with you, Preston. No, I start off with Marcy.
Good.
Marcy first. Ladies first.
Oh, well, okay. On a macro level, not about the business or anything, I think if I were planning a dinner party at home or a wedding or, we do birthday parties, I think the number one thing that I do that I think makes us invaluable is I will walk the event through as if I'm a guest. Not as if I'm the host, because they're going to get special treatment, but I'm pulling up, where is the car valet? Where's the coat room? How do I get my first drink? Walk it through in your mind as if you're a guest, and that will guarantee success every time, in my opinion.
Man, what about you?
I go for the money part.
Well, you've done some of the biggest events in the world. Come on.
And I really hope that people understand the work and the effort that goes into our event. And
pay the right price for it.
Thank you. It's just a
I get it. Pay the right price for it. Right. So, ma'am, you're talking about the marathon earlier on.
Yes. I would say that you should treat your career within the wedding industry like a marathon. What would happen is every year, there's a London Marathon, New York Marathon, thousands of runners, they start the race. Halfway through, some people give up. Then towards the end, the leaders, they pull away. In every industry, I treat it like a pyramid. There are those who are at the pointy end at the top. There are those in the middle, and there are those at the bottom.
So find your place.
The thing is, though, what people don't understand is there's money to be made at every point of the pyramid.
Oh, wow.
If you are smart and if you compete based on what you are good at, not based on what your competitors are good at.
Brilliant.
Bravo.
It is brilliant.
Bravo,
Yeah.
bravo.
For me, with the confidentiality aspect of things, because once you plan events, you get very personal with your clients. Sometimes they break down, they share secrets.
And they punch you.
Yes, and it's so important to know that they can trust you. Okay. And that for me is key.
And I think for me, if you look at
Yours
what
is
you
very
do,
delicate. It's love, you know.
It is a lot of
wedding.
love, and also it's being able for people to trust you enough to rely on you to plan something for them where perhaps they don't even have a clue as to where to begin. So it's that level of trust, being able to build trust within your client and a sense of loyalty as well.
I can't go without asking these two. How do you deal with crazy parents when you're planning a wedding?
Oh, we've never had crazy. I beg your pardon.
No, but at the time, I can imagine everybody's panicking. I'm like, goodness
do
gracious.
you have Xanax here in Nigeria? It's a tranquilizer.
We have Valium.
That's valid. It's the same. Yeah, that's how we deal.
It's been fun having you all. I appreciate your time.
Thank you
I don't
so
know how
much.
to do this, all 6 of us, and this is my little panel table. But we've done it. If nothing at all, you must remember that our race in life is a marathon. You've got to remember that you put your guests first, and then again, they've worked so hard, pay them right.
Yes.
But make sure that you keep the confidence that they have in you. And most
And the trust from loyalty.
trust. It's all about trust. So
That was
it's all about
loyalty.
trust. You trust. Always on Seriously Speaking, we discuss issues that make your life better. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye from everybody.
Bye.